How now, brown cow? Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I'm ready. Hello, welcome to Dependisplaining, the podcast.
Hello, the podcast.
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of Dependisplaining.
Yes.
I'm Veronica.
And I'm Jen.
And we're here to tell you what's so great about being a dependa.
Yeah, there's so many good things.
Jen's at the wheel. I'm in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
Hop in. Here we go.
Going for a crazy ride.
Whee!
It's great.
Yeah.
In the crazy ride, you can find us on all your listening platforms. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify,
YouTube.
Podchaser, YouTube, yeah. Pod something, all the pods.
All the pods. I already addressed this.
Yeah. We have
Tide pods, bean pods.
We have so many pods.
Yeah. Space pods.
Space pods, I like that. Because soon there will be a Space Force, so it'll be relevant.
Kyle's thinking about joining.
He should.
Mm-hmm.
That would
He's
be
like,
cool.
maybe I'll join the Space Force. And I was like, good luck with that, Rocket Man.
That's awesome. So, speaking of all the pods, you can also reach us at dependisplaining@gmail.com.
And Facebook, and Twitter, and Instagram.
You can.
Yeah.
Get at us.
And also you can listen to us on Milso Muster.
Yes.
The app.
The app.
Yes.
Great resource for all your military questions and needs.
Military-related stuff you can find on there.
They have a shop on there now, too. So there's things you can buy.
Oh, I need to go check it out.
And then they have blogs and just news about military and how it relates with different branches, too.
Yeah.
So that's great. Download that app.
Great. Great. Let's talk today, Jen. We don't really have anything important to say today.
Mm-mm.
I feel like we never have anything important to say.
But we make it. We make it important.
And entertaining for you.
I sure hope so, because it entertains me.
Right. So, I came across this thing, and I was like, I can't remember what I read, and I was like, oh, that's kind of an unpopular opinion. And I said, oh my gosh, is there any unpopular opinions about the military? Because, everybody has an opinion about everything on social media.
Especially now.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're all going to die.
Thanks, Facebook.
Yeah. We're all going to die because of whatever is the latest trend in diseases out there.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. I read my friend posted on, I think you might have seen it, our friend Jules posted on Facebook this morning. She's like, oh, coronavirus has killed 3,000 people and obesity kills 300,000 people a year. But yet they keep pumping out Doritos.
Yeah, new
Dorito
flavor.
flavors.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and yet Cool Ranch is still the best one.
Cool Ranch is delicious.
Okay.
You can't deny that original nacho cheese, though.
No, never. I love the nacho cheese. I love the residue it leaves on your fingers. It's my favorite. But I do have a preference for Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
It's just like that tanginess it leaves on your tongue. Mm-hmm. Look at us talking about food. This is the food podcast. Forget the dependa and living the military life. It's about food.
About the dependent eating the food.
This is the podcast where we tell you everything we like to eat.
Yeah.
How we like to eat it.
You typical dependa. Because that's what we do, right?
That's all we do. Unpopular opinion, Jen.
Unpopular opinion.
Every dependa is a dependa. None of us work.
No, of course not.
Some of us can't, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, unpopular opinions. You ready?
Yes.
I'm going to start with one, and then you tell me your opinion.
Okay.
You should not thank a service member for their service.
Why?
I don't know.
I think it's sweet when, I think of it like if you're in a small town and, like you're in a small town and it's like Walmart or something and people are so proud of their service members that they know that have grown up and joined the military. I think it's really sweet when they do that, or at a restaurant or something, and they're there, and you ask the dreaded question, "Do you have military discount, please?"
Yeah,
and then they do, and they come back.
Yeah,
I think it's sweet.
I think it's really sweet too, but I also think it's optional. You don't have to thank them, and that's fine. I promise you, our service members aren't going to be like, you didn't thank me. I hope an anvil falls on your head.
Right.
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote style.
It's not required, and nobody is going to be offended. Well,
no.
Sometimes the dependent gets offended. Oh, hey, that kind of rhymed.
Sometimes the
dependent gets offended.
It doesn't rhyme at
it's
all.
my new rap. No, it's just one of those things we always see every now and then. It pops up and people get super offended because you're like, well, why didn't you thank me too? And it's like, you don't do anything.
I wasn't saluted at the gate.
You're not a service member.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. So that might be a popular opinion, but yeah, it's not required.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's true. You definitely don't have to.
No,
because you don't have to, and nobody's gonna get offended by that.
Exactly.
They don't care. They have a job and that's it.
Yeah. I do think it's really sweet, like you said, when you're like in a restaurant, and we've had this happen one time. People do come and thank Kyle for his service when we were stateside. Mm-hmm. But one time we were when we were in Montana, we were like Glacier National Park, and we were eating at a restaurant, and it was us and some friends, and of course it was like they got talking shop talk, mm-hmm. and someone overheard them and clearly was like, oh, you guys are in the military, and they're like, we are, and he paid for half of our meal, which was super sweet, and I found that very nice. But you find that on base too. Mm-hmm. Like I've been the recipient of the Starbucks line where it's like, oh, someone already paid for you, and I was like, great. Give me a bigger coffee then.
Yeah, I should have ordered that venti like I wanted to.
Damn it, I should have ordered that chocolate muffin. I knew it. No, just kidding. Always pay it forward. I think that's really sweet. I try to do it whenever I can. And even for like the baggers too. Like I give them extra money. Even if they didn't bag, or they didn't carry out my groceries to the car. Tip your baggers. Come on, at the commissary. Mm-hmm. That's a different tangent for a different day, but still.
Yeah.
Thank them for their service.
They do a good service. They don't work for money. They work for tips. They don't work for a regular paycheck, I should say.
Right. You thank people for their service. Like when someone comes in and like, I don't know, cleans your house, you're like, thank you.
Yeah. Why
wouldn't you do that for somebody who's protecting your country? But anyways, it's optional.
Yes, totally.
Yeah. If you want to be an asshole and not thank them, I'm just joking.
That's none of my business.
Here's another one. Military shouldn't get discounts. That lovely military discount.
Was that written by somebody who's not a military member who doesn't get the discount?
Yeah, exactly.
So, unbeknownst to everybody in the world, the military doesn't get paid very well.
Yeah.
So a discount is really helpful. It's not necessary. You do not have to participate in the military discount as a company. No. You don't have to. I know there's plenty of places that don't. I mean, but people ask because you just never know.
Yeah.
But you don't. Again, just like with the service part, you don't have to do it, and nobody's going to get offended by it either.
And what happens, Jenna, if you say, "Hey, do you guys offer a military discount?" and they say no?
I cry and scream
and then you post it all over social media.
Yeah, and
because Home Depot doesn't give you a discount anymore.
Lowe's does.
Who cares?
Yeah, Lowe's is better, I guess.
Calm down.
But seriously, it's really not that big of a deal. We are grateful for the fact that some participate in that. I will say, just because it's helpful. Our situation's just a teeny bit different than some other cases. Right. And it's just really nice to have a discount. Like teachers get a discount on some things too.
Yeah.
There are different types of students get discounts. And so
if you work for a certain company, they give you a discount in that company. So why wouldn't someone who's working for the government get a discount in their own country?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So, yeah. It's nice. I mean, I don't expect everyone to do it, but it is.
It's a good perk.
It is. It's just helpful. Even 10%. Come on, it's great.
Yeah.
So I disagree. We should.
Here's another one, kind of piggybacking on that one. They make too much money. The military makes too much money.
Revert back to the beginning of the number 2. We do not make that much money. We try.
Listen, you have some younger service members that probably have not known freedom and haven't had money come to them, and you see them buying cars right away.
Oh,
they are in debt. Let me tell you, they are in debt, and they're probably waiting for their next paycheck. And I think that's what it is. It's like, you have a paycheck coming. I'm just gonna go out and spend this.
Yes.
We've done that too.
It is, and it's a problem, and it's something you have to learn from, especially if you're not used to getting a regular paycheck.
Exactly.
I mean, we were living paycheck to paycheck for a very long time. And it sucks. And like, you do what you can. You're trying to save where you can, but sometimes it doesn't work out. And sometimes we still do that because there are months where we go and we feel like we're, the Queen of England, so we can do whatever we want. But we can't.
And we deserve to go out to the movies and buy ourselves dinner every now and then. We deserve that. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I say we because, I'm tagging along with Kyle, and he kind of go out and have fun without me.
Yes.
But we deserve that, too. Just like any other working family.
Yeah.
Why would you want to see us living in tents?
Why would you want to see us struggle even more?
Struggling, yeah, exactly. It's a paying job.
So they do get bonuses sometimes. Certain career fields will get bonuses.
My husband does not.
I know, I'm sorry. But his career field's very flourishing.
Yeah.
People want to be a fireman.
Yes.
And then they get a jump up in pay. The higher rank they are, the longer they've been in. There's always perks.
Yeah.
But it's just not... It's not that great.
Well,
not that great.
And it's
at all.
promotions. They get promoted because they've put in time, because they've put in work, because they've... Yeah. I don't know how it is. I think the Army is the same as the Air Force is now, as far as like they don't have to test. They just go up to the board. Yeah. And whatever they have on their list of accomplishments, that's
their bullets?
Yes, their bullets. That's what counts for not an upgrade.
They're getting an upgrade. Excuse me,
a promotion. You've been upgraded. Yeah.
I'm leveling you up.
Yeah. You now have 3 lives.
Yeah. You've been leveled up another
Eat
strength.
This mushroom.
Yeah.
Collect these gold rings.
Go get those coins.
Yeah.
But so yeah, no, I don't agree with that. We don't. Yes, we mean because I'm with my husband.
Yeah.
And he always reminds me, he's like, it's our money, Jen. It's our money. And I'm like, yeah, but you did it. And he's like, but it's our money. I'm like, okay.
It's only ours when I absolutely need something.
Yeah.
And I need to spend it. Then it's ours.
Yes. Yeah.
But the other time it's what you make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't agree with that at all because we just did our taxes and seeing the amount that he made is like, huh?
I know.
Okay.
Seeing the amount he
Where
made.
is that money?
I made in 1 year, no joke, I made in 1 year what he makes in a month.
Yeah.
And I was like, yay, the fitness industry is booming over here.
Seriously. Like, watch out. I'm going to be the breadwinner now.
Yeah. Look out, people. Pretty soon I'll be able to afford, insurance on my car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's never going to happen.
I don't even, the amount you paid, I don't even think it covers, it covers 3 months of my insurance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
But you know what? Okay. I love what I do. I would never make it a career, but for now, that'll do, donkey.
Yes.
So here's another one. The service member should not be considered a national hero.
Okay. Why?
I don't know.
I mean, I know
because they're not wearing capes and wielding hammers.
Yeah. And they can't fly. And they don't have webs that shoot out their hands.
Yeah. And
they don't have claws that come out of their fingers.
Yeah.
And they don't... What's another hero?
I think that is in the eye of the beholder. Whoever you decide to see as your hero, that's your hero. Yeah. I know
my kids consider my husband a hero. Obviously, because they look up to him. Yeah. And see what he does. And my son always thinks it's, so amazing when he gets to go to work with him and just see what he does for the day and whatnot. So, yeah. It doesn't, not everyone has to consider. There's plenty of people that are not really for the military, and that's fine. That's your opinion. And like, again, we said it's okay that you're wrong, but no.
It's okay to have your own wrong opinion.
Yeah, you can totally be wrong and it's fine. No, but really, it's fine. I mean, you don't have to consider them heroes. I know that my husband is like, doesn't consider himself anything special whatsoever, even though I tell him he is.
Yeah. But he's your hero, and he's your family's hero.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my husband, too.
Yeah. So. It's just like, it's like a form of respect for it. And then if you don't know anyone in the military and you're not really, you just don't have anything to do with it.
Right.
That's fine. That's cool. That's your opinion.
That's your opinion.
Yeah. But don't put other people down if they think the military is wonderful.
It's all on who you look up to.
Yeah.
And who you respect, basically.
Yeah.
Some people can look at celebrities and think, like, that's my hero. You know? And I'll be like, no.
Why?
I could be like, no, why are they your heroes? Why do you think this person who posts pictures on Instagram about something that's so unrealistic?
Why would you think this lady who puts butt implants into her butt is okay?
Yeah.
How would you consider that a hero?
Well, yeah. How do you consider that a role model?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But that's your opinion, so.
That's your opinion.
I will just sit to myself and judge you in my head.
If you're going to get butt implants, do it and own up to it. Don't be like, no, this is natural.
Yeah.
My face in this frozen state is natural.
My face is completely 100% natural. I didn't do anything to it except for have a wonderful skincare routine. There was no injections whatsoever.
Bullshit.
I
don't buy that shit.
Please.
I don't buy it.
Please. You live in California. Come on.
Yeah. Under the sunshine. You're gonna prune just like they're grapes, okay? You're gonna end up just as shriveled as those California raisins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. The U.S. shouldn't meddle with other countries.
Well, then now that's just silly because then they really don't know anything about how things work. And I don't even know how things work, but I know it's important to have allies around the world.
Yes.
And to help those people as well. Because people, when you help somebody, they help you.
Right.
So when somebody wants to bomb you, somebody's got your back.
Somebody's got your back. And that's what it is. It's like the war against terrorism. And it is kind of like the military is like the pawns in a political game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get that. And I feel like anybody can be pawns in some sort of game. And for any company.
Yeah.
Not just the military. But it's unfortunate that it's viewed that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to think that the leaders of this country are doing the best for our country to succeed. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yes. Well, that's all you can hope, too, is that whoever is running the country is just doing it to the best that they can to help protect. And not everyone's going to make mistakes and everyone's going to do things that other people don't like. But as long as you're doing the best you can in order to keep everybody in your country safe, I mean, I feel like that's the best you can do.
Yeah.
It's what's needed.
I think if you have the resources to help somebody, why not help them?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I think of it, I mean, I don't know if I might be fully off on this. I honestly don't keep up with politics. I'm really bad. And I don't know anything about foreign policies. But it's like the charities, how they're always asking for help with, UNICEF and feed the children here and donate here and stuff like that. We're trying to help them. Why not? We have the resources to do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then if they were able to do it, I'm sure they would reciprocate back with us.
Yeah.
Or we would be on good terms.
Yeah.
At least. That's all. That's what you want, mostly. I mean, keep the peace.
Peace.
Keep the peace.
Keep the peace. Yeah. Absolutely.
We want the peace in this life.
Okay. And the last one that I have is people join because they're not smart enough and they'll never amount to anything. And military's our only option.
I just want to be a really stereotypical asshole right now and just say, yeah, that's why you joined the army, but,
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's what people were saying on Reddit where I read it.
Where you read it?
And they
Read
were
it or
saying
you read it?
it was mostly like Army, and I was like, listen, I've worked for the Army and I've met some wonderful people.
Yeah.
Very smart, bright people. And in the Air Force, where everyone's like a little bit more bougie, I've met some dumb as rock people. You can ask my husband. He's encountered many of them.
Dumb.
You as dumb as a rock. Yeah. But, yeah, so that was another unpopular opinion. It's like, if you don't have a college education, you don't have an option but to join the military. And they'll use you, the government will use you as they may, because nothing else is going to work for you.
I don't think that's true at all.
No.
I think it's a great option to do, especially if you don't know what you want to do, or you don't feel like were smart enough in high school to be able to get into college and do stuff, because
Right.
Yes, you can get in the military. You do have to pass a test. Whatever that test is now, I forgot it.
For the military?
Yeah.
The ASVAB?
Yeah, there you go, the ASVAB. You have to get higher than a certain score.
Yeah.
And to be able to get into it. And then,
I think that's just for the Air Force. By the way.
Oh, is it? No, I took it because my friend was trying to get me to join the Marines.
Okay.
I think it's for all over the board, maybe.
Okay.
Just like as a baseline of where you're at, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is all I'm not a professional, guys. But, so you do have to do that. And then you still have the option to take college courses while you're in the military, of which they will pay for.
It's required to take
Yeah.
college courses to get some sort of degree.
Yeah.
It's required. You have to do it. And it counts to be able to promote.
Yes.
So.
You need that in order to succeed. But it's a good option because then you have a career, you have something that you're in, you're going to get paid regularly. They will pay for your school to do it too. So if you're on the fence of like, I don't know what to do with myself and I can't afford college and I don't even know what I want to do there.
Yeah.
It's a great way to get going in your life.
I think so. Yeah. I think so too. And I mean, you have people with college educations that want to join the military and they go through, many, many years of school and then they're like, this isn't what I was looking for, so I'm going to join the military. Yeah. And sometimes carry that same career field into the military and become fucking doctors and dentists and generals and colonels and yeah, it's awesome. Yeah,
so it's not the fact that you're too dumb to be able to do anything else, so I have no option, I just need to join the military. No, that's completely incorrect. Yes,
some of us don't have the means to be able to attend a 4-year college. Yeah, and if the military is going to pay for it, that's a bonus right there. Yeah, why not? It's a great bonus.
You get housing for a while because you'll be in the dorms. You get food. You get a career. You get a regular paycheck.
You're working as you're studying. Yeah. I think it's a good deal.
I think it's a great option for somebody. I just think if you are just not, you have no idea what you want to do at all. You're just so lost. You're confused. Like, why not? Why not? Yeah. It's security.
It is security. Yeah, it is security. Hone in on whatever you're planning on doing. I know when Kyle joined, he went in, it was called Open General. So he's like, I'm going to get like security forces or something, right? Or military police. And he ended up getting firefighter and it was on his list. It was like, I think like second on his list or something like that. He wanted something in the medical field originally. And he seems to be enjoying it. At first, he was like, I don't think this is for me. And it was like, he kept going back and forth. And he'll still tell you, I don't know what I want to do with my life. It's like, you're doing great. Whatever you're doing right now, you're doing great.
Me and you, Kyle.
Yeah. Me and you. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do for the rest of my life either. Yeah. Like, am I happy being a stay-at-home mom? No. I'm not. I want to be out there.
Your life is not fulfilled?
No, it's not.
Taking care of the precious children you brought into this world?
No, let's be honest here, Jen. I am a mother and my children will always come first. But my sanity is a close second. Like, I need that too. And for me to be able to be there 100% for them, I need to give myself 100% too. And whoever is happy being home all day with kids, you are awesome, and someone deserves to kiss the ground that you walk on, because I sure as hell don't. Sorry.
Yeah.
I love
that's fine.
I appreciate the time I get to spend with my children.
Is that your unpopular opinion?
Yes, that is my unpopular opinion. Mm-hmm. It's not that great. Being a mother is not that great. I'm just kidding. It is great. I'm very happy, but I'm not happy all day.
Yes.
I'm happy every day, but not all day.
I'm most happy when the children are at school and I'm at home by myself.
Yes.
But that's the introvert in me, too. So.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for today because they have craft club after school.
Yes.
And I don't have to pick them up till 4:30.
4:30.
And so I'm like, God, what am I going to do with myself?
So much time.
I have the option of sitting and doing nothing and reading or watching a movie, or I can clean the house. Which, let's be honest.
Sitting on my butt sounds way better.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to take this cheese stick and eat it on the couch.
Yeah.
While I watch that horrible documentary.
Oh yeah, it's
rough.
Netflix.
Oh gosh,
it's really rough.
See, and then I see that, and I'm like, I'm a horrible mother.
Yes.
Or I'm a wonderful mother.
I think to myself after watching it, I'm like, I love my children so freaking much. Like, I just want to squeeze them, even though they make me so angry with stuff they do. I love them to death, and I would never.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. If you all haven't seen the documentary on Netflix, if you can manage...
You can stomach it, because it's horrible.
If you're... It's a hard one. It's hard. I cried through the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, you were saying that.
It drained me of my energy. I was so tired by the end of the night.
Yeah.
I was like, why did I do this to myself? But it's really good.
Yeah.
But also it's really hard.
It's good because it's really interesting and you get to see into somebody else's life. Mm-hmm. A horrible life that you don't wish upon anybody. Mm-mm. Oh, I know.
It's just so hard to think. I'm like, how can somebody do this to a child? That's just what I think. I'm like, I understand that people get in fights with each other when they're grown-ups or, high school kids get in fights and stuff, but I just don't understand. It goes the same thing, like, with people who abuse animals, too. I'm like, how can you do a helpless thing?
Why? Like, what are you getting out of that? What satisfaction are you getting out of torturing a small defenseless animal and a child or another person, another person who's vulnerable? It's just neglect comes in all shapes and forms, and it's sad. I remember one time when I was working at the dental clinic, we had this one little boy come in. I'll never forget. Every single tooth had decay on it. Basically, the child they never brushed that baby's teeth, and it was like neglect.
Yeah.
And the dentist brought in the parents, and he did not go about I don't think he went about the right way to handle it with the parents. He was really shaming them on their ability to keep this child's oral hygiene clean or whatever. And he was saying the right things. It was just saying them in the right manner, basically threatening them that he was going to call CPS on them because this child should not have to deal with this. And the baby was he was young. He was like barely 2, maybe not even 3 years old yet.
Yeah.
And all his teeth had decay, all of them. Mm. And he was like, made the mom cry, and it was just like, it was awful. I was like, this could have gone another way. This should have been, this should have been said in a different manner. But, so it's like, why aren't you brushing your baby's teeth?
Teeth are important.
Yes, exactly.
You don't want to walk around with gums, do you? That just looks weird.
My son is walking around with a gummy smile right now because he's missing his front teeth.
It's so funny.
I know, and it's like super gummy because like his adult teeth are coming in, so they're like, his mouth is getting too big for his gums or something. I don't know. But so he walks around and he talks, and like you can see his tongue through the little hole, and it's really funny. And then he makes faces at me with it, and it's really cute. Mm-hmm. He's all toothless.
It is. It's so funny too. Like he does. He has so much gum like in the front. I know. It's so funny.
It reminds me of when he was a baby, and it was a really gummy smile like that too. And then his teeth started coming in. Oh, babies. I want to hold all the babies in all the world.
Right.
Yes.
Go somewhere, a third world country or somewhere, and do some volunteer work.
You did that, Jen.
I did.
Yeah.
It is life-changing.
Where'd you go?
I went to Haiti when I was like 13 or 14.
Mm-hmm.
We went on a mission trip for, not really mission, but just...
Like a humanitarian?
Humanitarian trip. And, it was before things were really bad. Things were already kind of shady. You had to be really careful traveling through the town, but we got through. And we would go visit the different schools. The schools were awesome with the kids. They were so sweet and so nice.
Yeah.
And then we went to Mother Teresa's orphanage. And it was so depressing.
Yeah.
There's just one section in the back where it's all malnourished babies that are so weak and tiny that you can't even pick them up.
Oh, that's all they want.
They're just crying the whole time because that's all they want. They want you to hold them. And
Why
it is
can't
so...
you hold them?
Because they're just so frail and fragile because they're so tiny and skinny and weak. And
I would just want to, like, lay with them and let them snuggle up to me.
it's hard. It's hard. They're all the kids in there, too. Like, they'll be in cribs together and they just want you to hold them. And so I get to hold some of them.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking.
So sweet. Yeah, and they just want to hold on to you.
Yeah.
And lay there. And I'm like, oh my God, I love you.
Yeah, if you get a chance to do something like that, it's eye-opening.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely do it.
It is wonderful.
Yeah.
It's hard, though. I'm not going to lie. I don't remember all the stuff that we went through because I was tired by the time we got there, but we were stuck in customs for hours.
Yeah.
They weren't going to let us through with all of the boxes and stuff that we had to bring for for all the schools and the children and everything.
Yeah.
They weren't going to let us through. I think one of the ladies had to bribe them with money.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
What did they want to...
They were going to take all of our stuff.
Why? What did you guys have?
Supplies. Food. School stuff. Like, I don't remember half the stuff that they brought, but just anything they needed to bring to the children to help. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they were gonna take it all.
That's so sad.
I know. I'm like, you're gonna deprive your own people of help?
Yeah.
You know? Come on, guys. It's just weird. It's an eye-opener. It's just so crazy to go somewhere like that because you're so used to, you know, if you're from the States and stuff, you're so used to all these normal roads and neighborhoods and businesses, and you get here and it's just like people are on the side of the road taking baths, washing themselves, and, you know, they have fruit stands and up, and people just walking around in rags. Mm-hmm. And then you know where the military is because they have guns watching you as you drive by. So, yeah, and dirt roads everywhere and just dirt.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something different.
Not to bring the mood down.
Do you have any unpopular opinions about the military yourself?
Not that I can think of right now.
No.
I'll think about that.
Let's have our listeners tell us if they have any unpopular opinions.
That would be fun to hear.
Yeah. Like, I told my husband yesterday, I was like, I think they should let them grow out their mustache and beard if they want to. There should be, like, regulations. I mean, I know they can with the mustache, but there should be, like, for a beard, there should be regulations for it, too. Like, just clean cut.
I think there's some... I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel like I read somewhere about a new regulation about beards.
I know they have waivers for people with, like, skin conditions that can't shave.
Yeah.
And they have waivers so they don't have to shave. But, I mean, like, if it's, like, clean cut, well-groomed, why not? Same thing with, like, the hair length. If it's groomed, let them have a certain style with their hair. Not all these same crew cuts for everybody.
Oh, God, I know. All the crew cuts.
Yeah.
Constantly. You can just point out. You're like, oh, yeah, like, that guy's in the military.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely a military member. You can tell.
Yeah. I was watching something the other day. I was at the fire station where they were watching TV in the background, and I want to say it was, like, the North Korean leader. I don't know what his name is. I don't want to say it.
Kim Jong-un?
Yeah, whatever.
Is that him?
I don't know.
God, I told you, I'm not a politician.
His hair was so flat on the top, and I was like, I wonder if they used a leveler. I was like, it was, like, perfectly flat and straight, like, super boxy.
Yeah.
And I was like, you do you. You do you. With that haircut. I was like, you think it looks good? Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you right now.
I'm just going to sit here and judge you.
You're going to balance a cup on your head.
He could balance a whole tray full of cups on his head.
It was really flat on the top. So
yeah.
That's why I was like, did you use a leveler?
But anyway, and lots of hair gel.
Yeah. So that's my unpopular opinion. I think they should be allowed to have a little bit of style on their heads. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like that. So if you have an unpopular opinion that you have come up with or know of, email us at dependisplaining@gmail.com, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. I'll probably put a post out, and you can comment right there. Yeah. And let us know. If I can think of something, I'll put one out there too.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll come up with a few.
Yeah. In between the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely. We'd love to. Thank you guys for listening today. I hope we got to entertain you.
If not, I was entertained. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I don't care.
We don't care.
I don't care. But I care about your rates and your subscribes. So go do that too. Yes. 5-star rating, please.
5-star rating. Leave us a comment. Leave us a comment on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Wherever. Just leave us a comment.
Anywhere. We love your interactions.
Interact with us.
It's really fun. And we will get back to you as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Sometimes right away. Sometimes it might take us, a little bit.
We'll shout you out on the podcast.
Yeah.
We'll shout you out real loud.
We can, and you can turn up the volume and it'll be really loud in your ears.
Yeah.
We can just talk really loud in the microphone.
Just get in real gentle.
Shout you out.
Or we can whisper.
Veronica, thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for being here today.
I really appreciate it.
This is the Whisper Podcast where we just whisper stupid shit.
It's ASMR.
In your ear.
You love it. Right and the left and the right and the left.
In the front.
In the front. Party in the front.
In the back. With the filter. With no filter. Hope you enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. It was good. It felt good in my ears.
I did. Right up in your ear hole, Jen.
Yeah.
Now I took out my own ear on the microphone.
Good
okay.
times.
Well, I have a buttload of laundry to fold. I'm not looking forward to.
Super fun.
I have to deliver dinner to my husband, who eats every day, apparently. This is news to me.
So rude.
They're remodeling the kitchen over at the fire station, so they have nowhere to cook. Mm-hmm. All they have is a microwave, so I was like, I'll bring dinner, and I brought dinner over.
Bring him a hungry man.
That's microwavable. Yeah. Did I bring you dinner? You're welcome.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I told him I would drop off dinner today. And we were there on Saturday and we had dinner over there. And I was like, they had all their supplies inside their dining area because they have their kitchen. Mm-hmm. So they had refrigerators and microwaves and everything brought into their little dining area. I was like, that takes up a lot.
Jeez.
Yeah. So one of the younger airmen, she was eating a little bagel. She had a bagel and ham and cheese, and she was making a little bagel. I was like, is that all you're eating? She's like, yeah. And I was like, here, have a beef skewer. I felt bad. I was like, they're not cooking.
Well, yeah, it's hard.
There I am, feeding the fire station again.
You're so sweet.
I know.
So generous.
I am. I'm not modest. Not one bit.
Not bitter about constantly not being thanked for your food.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'll get over it. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. That's okay. All right. Thanks. Thanks, Jen, for being here.
Thank you for being here.
I'm always here. I live here.
I know. Thank goodness.
This is my house.
Otherwise, I'd be breaking and entering.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
I won't do that.
That's bad.
It's only the ghost that does that.
The ghost hasn't come over in a long time.
That's good.
I haven't heard it in a long time, so
That's good.
We're all right. It was the ghost of my dad telling me to put gas in my car, and then I did, and then he was like, all right.
All right.
My job here is done.
You did what I needed you to do.
Yeah.
I will see you again when this happens.
He forgot to give me the $20. He used to throw $20 on my dashboard all the time, be like, put gas in your car. And I was like, I have half a tank. And he's like, and now you'll have a full tank. It's like, thanks for the beef jerky and the gas.
Yes.
It's like $20 back then bought me a lot.
Oh, yeah.
When I first got a car, this was in 1944. It was, gas was 98 cents a gallon.
Damn.
98 cents, Jen. That was in when I started driving Fuck, how old was I? 2001. 2001 was when I got my car. So I was 18?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wow.
Was it 2001? Oh, fuck. What year is it?
It was 2006 when I got my license.
Huh. I was already a married woman.
Yeah. I took my driving test.
Yeah.
Got my driver's license.
What's funny is that Kyle and I... So I'm older than Kyle. I'm 2 years older than Kyle. So he was 16 at the time. I was 18 when I got my driver's license. Because my parents refused to pay for lessons. They're like, we will teach you. And then when you're 18, you're on your own. You can do it. And so I went and got my driver's license. And I was 18. And then like when I met Kyle, I told him about that. And I said, I was like, I remember the guy his arm was broken. And he's like, did you get your driver's license in Vacaville, California? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, the guy that did my driver's license also had a broken arm. And I was like, I wonder if it was the same guy. And we like described them to each other, and it was the same guy because we got it around the same time. It was so weird. I was like, it was kismet, babe. It was meant to be.
It was already in the works.
It was already in motion.
Fate was already happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were probably at the DMV at the same time.
You probably were.
I should look at his driver's license.
And you just don't even know.
I know. We crossed paths.
You did.
So romantic.
Yeah, you did. It was
I said,
happening.
I want that 16-year-old baby. I was 18. Yeah. Look at his sweet little baby face. It shall be mine. And I shall have its babies that will look just like him.
At least one did.
The one curly-headed one looks just like him. That's what I call her. I'm like, let's go pick up the curly one today. With her curly hair.
Aww.
I know.
It's true, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. That's enough about Kyle. God damn it. This is the Kyle podcast where all I do is talk about Kyle and his stupid face. He's staring right at me in that picture across the way from me.
He is.
Look at him. He was a baby there. He's only 20 years old in that picture.
Creepy. If you all could see this, it's creepy.
I'll describe my husband to you. Ready?
Ready, go.
He's got a roundy face.
Yeah.
With big old bug eyes.
Yeah.
Blue eyes.
Yeah.
He's got wide nostrils that will fit 2 fingers right up in there. It's true. And he's got pointy ears like an elf.
He does.
He's the cutest. Look at him.
Adorable.
What's
Look
cute?
at his little 2 stripes.
I know, little 2-striper over there with cute little pouty lips looking on like, what am I getting myself into? American flag in the background.
Look at my life.
And then I'll describe him now. Still chubby cheeks. Still big blue bug eyes. Still pointy elf ears.
Yes.
But less hair.
Yeah.
And more gray.
Yeah.
More wrinkles.
Always wearing some form of Brewdog apparel.
I know. He is the walking, talking Brewdog billboard.
Yeah.
I am too, though. I really like that beer and their food. Let's go to Brewdog. Want to?
Okay.
Let's go to Brewdog.
All right.
Let's go next week. Let's go on Wednesday.
We'll see.
Okay. Great.
Possibly.
And then when we're there, we're like, let's just get sushi. Let's just get
We'll
pho.
just go crazy. We'll just hit all the stops right next to each other.
That is a great idea.
There's an ice cream place right down the road, too. We can get ice cream.
This is good.
Sushi,
I like it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get there. Well, I mean, they don't open until like 12. But it's okay because the kids don't get out till late.
Yeah.
We're going to hit up sushi. We're only going to have like a roll.
Yeah.
We're going to share it.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to pho. We'll share one bowl.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to Brewdog and we will get those. Not sharing those cauliflower wings and that buffalo chicken burger and a beer. And then we'll be
And then we'll get ice cream.
Yeah.
And we'll walk.
And digest as we walk.
Yeah. And then we'll be fine.
Anybody wants to go with us to next week?
Yeah.
Let's go.
We have a plan.
Everybody. Yay.
And we're ready to go.
Yeah. Yay. Brewdog, Brewdog, Brewdog.
Mm-hmm.
Jen. Brewdog. Chant with us.
Brewdog. Sorry. I'm here for it. I love the chants.
Yay. All right. Well, guys, this was the Brewdog podcast.
We were so many podcasts in one. Can you believe it?
Food. Dependa. Brewdog.
Kyle.
This is the Kyle podcast again. Motherhood. This is all we talk about because this is all we know.
Yeah, that's true.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's fine. It's going to be okay.
It's relatable to all of you. We know it.
Everybody
love
calm down. Take a breath.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we're your unpopular opinion.
Guess what? You can listen to somebody else.
Yeah.
Keep on scrolling.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't listen to us.
But you should, because we're awesome.
There are different podcasts you can listen to.
None as good as us.
But we're better.
Yeah. Boom.
Boom. Okay, that was my singing podcast.
That was it. That singing podcast.
I'm going to stop.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate all of your whatever you do.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, we appreciate you listening to us.
We appreciate your support.
Yes.
And your interactions.
Yeah.
And we salute you.
Yeah, we do. Because you're our heroes.
Thank your active duty spouse. Thank them for their service on our behalf. And thank you for your service.
Mm-hmm.
For servicing your service member.
Keeping your service members serviced and happy.
Okay, we have to go get food in our brains. We love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Once again, if you want to reach out to us, dependenceplaining@gmail.com. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you rate us.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
It really does help us.
Helps us.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah. And the Milso Muster app, don't forget.
Oh, Milso Muster, yes. Support another Dependa.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all we want.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. Jen, do you hear that airplane?
I do.
Where do you think it's going? It doesn't matter because wherever you go,
there you are.